Hey there, folks. Eric William here with Saturday Fright Theater, and I'm out here at Bloodview Haunted House, and I've got Jeff with me. Now, Jeff, obviously you're not looking like you're dressed to scream tonight, so
but you are correct.
Tell you what, out there, folks, for the folks out there, I should say, introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your history out here at Bloodview.
Okay, my name is Jeff Madigan. I've been a lion for a little over 20 years. Bloodview is in its 38th year, which is pretty amazing. We're the only non-profit organization running a haunted house. And we have the actors and we have the volunteers from Lions Club. And all of our profits go to charities that we designate more for sight, pilot dogs, braille machines for high schools, etc. And I ran this. I was manager for a couple of years, and I was president of the Lions Club. This is a great event.
You know, and I think it's very important that folks out there understand that this is for charity, and there's different charities involved, just like you said, because you don't see that anywhere. And to be going to do this for 38 years, and that's a lot of help that you've done out there. Maybe speak a little bit about those charities and what you've done and what you've raised for them. Well,
most of our charities, as I said, are for blind organizations, be it Pilot Dogs, our eye clinic downtown. We donate once a year, all of our funds, other than holding back for our next year. That's about all I have.
Well, which again is amazing. So, and I know you've got an event coming up on September 30th. Is that correct? Where everything is going to go into to St. Jude's Children's.
Steve, can you step in here for a second?
Come on in, Steve.
How you doing?
Hi.
He's our manager this year.
Oh, well, Steve, hey, welcome.
Nice
Thank
to meet
you. And, well, Steve, we were just talking with Jeff about some of the charitable works that Bloodview does, and which I think is very, very important out there for people to know. That, and I know you've got an event coming up on September 30th where everything that you make for that night, every dollar, every cent that comes in is going to go to St. Jude's. Is that correct?
100%.
Now, now, to my knowledge, I know you've done charities before. We know Jeff was just talking about some of the different ones. What brought that about to this year, as far as that one night where everything's going to go to St. Jude's? Was that a brainstorm that you had this year, or was that something that's been in the works for a while now?
Well, it actually came out this year. I met a young man by the name of Carson Higgins about 5 years ago. He passed away last year. The kid really just touched my heart, and I'm like, St. Jude's, I automatically donate already. But in turn, I'm like, you know what? I talked with the Legion of Terror and myself. We sat down, we kicked it around. I actually am in contact with St. Jude's. St. Jude's is coming out to actually our banquet, and we're going to do a check presentation to St. Jude's that night. That night.
Well, that's phenomenal. And there again, I think a lot of people out there really need to know, is there anywhere by chance that somebody, if they're out there watching this, in a different state, a different country even, that maybe want to help donate? Do you guys have websites, or do you take donations over the online at all?
Yes, we do. You can go to bloodview.org, the Lions Club of Broadview Heights, and we also have bloodviewhauntedhouse.com.
Okay.
That you could actually make donations online.
Oh, phenomenal. So I hope we'll make sure that we post those links and get those links shared around. And for people out there, again, what a phenomenal cause. And again, we've said it before, it's you guys scare because you care. And I think that literally says it all right now. Donating every dime that you have on a night to something like St. Jude's.
Are we going to put you in the house tonight?
That's the rumor. I don't know though.
We can make it happen.
You're the pro at this. Come on, we got to see what you think.
Well, you know what? You might have just talked me into it, so we're going to give it a shot. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I think that's my cue. We got to get out of here. We've got more movie for you tonight. So, folks, we'll see you next time right here on Saturday Fright Theater, where every night is a frightful night when you're watching a movie.
Thank you.